Barbie, what is it? That's the movie. It's a 4 out of 5. It's emotional. It touched me. I may have grown a little bit, and I loved it. It's a little dense. It's the culmination of art. Oh, I know. But it is. Let me explain. It's a generational conversation between women and between them and their Barbie. What Barbie stands for. Remember how Barbie has like 8 billion different outfits and jobs and she can be anything and yay, go girl? That. It's if a little girl believed that, and I'm sure many little girls have believed that, and if that person was a person living that life, and then you took that and you made a deconstruction out of it, where that person has to actually live that life, where a person has to be Barbie. And our story starts at the beginning of that. It starts at where that perfect person who can do anything starts to break with her reality. And then it has a conversation about that. It brings up topics, multiple people discuss them, and a person, Barbie, has to live through and find her way through these realities, through these conversations, to be who she is. And the same is true for not everyone in Barbie Land, but for Ken, certainly. He is a little bit of a spoiler. Unfortunately, this whole thing's probably going to be spoilers. It's hard to talk about this film without spoilers, but if you want to stop now, it's a 4 out of 5. It was emotional. I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it for anyone to go see multiple times, to think about. It's great. It's, like I said, it's a fantastic piece of art that teaches you something, and that everyone, no matter who you are, should go see, because it's a discussion about our reality, about everything, almost. Well, not everything, but, if you're a woman, it's about your entire life. So everything. And then if you know women, it's about their entire lives. And if you've dated a woman, it's about that. And, well, let's break down that last one a little more. It's not exactly about dating women. It's about, for Ken at least, his deconstruction. Spoilers, big spoilers from now on. For Ken, it's about he was made as Barbie's boyfriend and then given to little girls, and then they didn't see him as that. So in Barbie Land, he's not that. And so he has to deal with his purpose versus where reality has landed him. And so he has an arc, Barbie has an arc, the ladies that Barbie meets has an arc, and the only ones who really don't have an arc are the patriarchy that rule the world. Unfortunately, the movie lands on that's the reality, and this movie isn't going to sugarcoat it and change it. Well, it's going to sugarcoat it. For sure. If anything has ever been sugar-coated, it's this movie. But even within that, there are moments of peace and serenity and things that I can look at and not understand, and may never understand, because I'm not a girl. So I may never exactly tap into that, but I'd love to see this movie over and over again, and maybe try to, and just to ingrain the lessons of this movie. And that's why it's art, why it's the highest standards of art. It's something for everyone. It's childish, but at the same time, it's too adult in what it shows, like a woman who looks like Barbie coming into our world and what she has to deal with. And that's a common problem for all women. And because it's all of these things, who's it for? It's for everyone. It's a transitional piece. It's honest. It's deep. It's art. And you should go see it. Everyone should go see it. It should be something that people know in general, because we all know what it talks about, and then it takes it further. And that's why I keep trying to justify that it's art, and it is, and I promise you it is. But let's compare it to like Oppenheimer. Both are dense pieces that I didn't fully understand, and are both beautiful, and are both topical, honestly. But I think Barbie takes the conversation further, and that's why I value it more. And Oppenheimer simply tells us where we are and reminds us, and was for some reason shown in Japanese theaters That was really stupid. Because sometimes you do want to open old wounds and sometimes you don't, you know? So that was fucking real stupid of you guys. God, just, ugh. Like, out of all that chaos, we ended up somewhere that's okay, and then you want to reopen that wound, and it's just so fucking stupid. Anyways, Barbie. Yeah, I guess I'm talking a lot about that it is a conversation, but not talking about the conversation, and it would be shitty to leave it there. So let's talk a little further about it. Women. They start with a Barbie. They start with a Barbie. They start believing that they can do anything and be anything, and the world is so fantastic, and we're here, we're doing it, and then the world is drab and shitty and hard, and the movie, as you watch it, is basically saying all these things in a row, and shows how it's so dissonant with itself to be a woman, and you're put in the middle of what men want. And it's hard, but it's awesome. And there's something spiritually deep in being something outside of that, because our truth doesn't exist simply in who we're told to be or who we should be or who society says. It's in feeling and seeing the world. And I'm just literally parroting everything it says in the movie because it starts beyond where the conversation is today. And that's kind of what makes it special, is it takes that and it goes further. And I hope you're getting that this movie is something worth your time, and go see it. 4 out of 5 stars. It was beautiful, but I don't think it changed me, but I'm glad to see that it's in the world so that people can see it. So yay, Barbie. Let's go party. Wasn't in the movie. Really disappointed, but I get why, but still, it's a good song. Bye.
Barbie in the real world. That's impossible.
If this got out, this could mean extremely weird things for our world. This would be catastrophic!